Welcome to part two, my ghouls and goblins. For this one, I will be reviewing my custom chupacabra figure. This one needs no explanation, but I'll still give the backstory. It translates to goat sucker, which definitely suits it well. Many tales have said about livestock being drained of all their blood, and people have said they've seen a reptilian coyote-looking creature draining the blood and staring right back at them. This, and they blame it, and started calling it the chupacabra. I don't remember the dates where it all started, but I feel like everybody knows this tale. So I decided to make the cut. The base figure I used for this one was a symbiote spy. Sorry, a Miles symbiote that was lying around that had both arms. So I decided to use it and make it the base as the chupacabra. And I dare say it came out pretty nice. I'm happy with the green I used to give it more of that, how people described it. And I'm ashamed that I couldn't get the scaly part there, but I'm happy with the spikes that I gave it, made out of pipe cleaners. The head, I wish I could have made him not look like a schnozzle, but I guess I was trying to make it look canine-ish, because they described it being like a canine-like dog. And it was hard choosing between that or the ones they described to make him more like reptilian-looking. And the tail I used as a pipe cleaner, get those organic looks, however you want it. And the head is, and like I said, the head I made out of scratched. The eyes I used a red marker and added black Sharpie to give it more of the monstrous look that it has. And teeth I drew and glued on. And that's it. And I'm pretty happy how it came out. You can get them all full, and thanks to the articulation, you can get him all fours to make him crawl, and he can hunt through the night. But when he stands up straight to get to the height, which we'll get to later, it doesn't look pretty good. But you can use a little bit of it to get him just an over bit of standing. If anybody plans on making a custom of this, you gotta get it. You gotta use like a cow prop or anything to give it that illusion that he's draining the blood from one of his victims. But I'm happy on how this came out, even if it doesn't look too much accurate. I'm still proud of how it came out. And of course, the articulation still works on this figure, because the body can move up that far, look down that far, along with the head, looks way far up, looks down that far. Arm can go 360 a little bit, but I'm not going to push it because it might screw up the paint. Double jointed elbow on a upper swivel.
Close the front door.
It's closed and it's locked. It is closed. Leg can move up that far and can move back that far. He's sleeping. And can move, legs can spread out that far. And yeah, thanks to it being made out of pipe cleaners, it can get much more better range and articulation. Double jointed elbow and no pivot, but a single hinge down. So yeah, this chupacabra figure definitely came out pretty good. But when you get him standing straight up, it doesn't look, it's not that, he's kind of like on the small side, because here he's next to some recurring figures. Here he's next to Danny, which he's definitely on the small side, which he's definitely lives up to be on the small side of things. Here he's next to Luz, which I swear they almost look at the same exact height, I believe. Here he's next to Amy, which I think she's definitely on the tall side. And of course, this one may need no height, but I'm going to still do it anyway. Here he is next to Bunny. And of course, from the previous tale, El Cibon. Which they definitely needed no height comparison, but I still wanted to do it anyway. So overall, I definitely am happy with the chupacabra when it came, and how it came out. It definitely lives up to being a legend in Mexico. But but it cannot compare to the final tale that will be told as soon as you see.